Are making the pitch for education to be moved back to the state list from the concurrent list. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin today released a state education policy that reaffirms the state's two-language principle and also departs starkly, Veera, from the national education policy on several counts. It is a clear reiteration of the state's stand on what it says is autonomy on education.
That's right. It's been worked on for the last few years, Vasudha, and presenting it as a futuristic and inclusive framework tailored to the state's social and cultural fabric. The government and the Chief Minister hailed it as one that's progressive and imbibes key developments in the field of science and technology. Deputy Chief Minister Udayanidhi Stalin made a strong pitch to move education back to the concurrent list, and the Education Minister declared that students would have to, there will not be any imposition of Hindi, Vasudha.
Absolutely. And there will not be any public examinations for certain classes that the NEP suggests. Also, like no exams in class 11, according to the state education policy. Sam Daniel, in fact, spoke to Tamil Nadu Education Minister and the BJP leaders, and this is what they said.
Joining us now, Tamil Nadu School Education Minister, Mr. Anbil Mahesh Poyamoli, after launching the state education policy. Mahesh, thank you very much for your time. If you can give me three differences, how SEP is different from NEP in terms of, say, education, teaching and evaluation.
In terms of language, in terms of assessment, in terms of inclusivity, in terms of thinking each and every plan futuristic, like our SEP is very unique and it's different from NEP. As our Honorable Chief Minister was very particular on telling about this two-language policy and also about the Tamil language based on the Tamil Learning Act. All the boards, irrespective of the boards, all the boards should follow Tamil as one of the subject till 10th standard. And apart from that, NEP is talking about assessing each and every students on 3rd standard, 5th standard, 8th standard. And the students, they are going to fail, they will give one more month time, and even if they are going to fail, these students will be entered in the same classes. So these are things like we are not going to follow. And apart from that, in NEP 2020, they are talking about joining of the students at the age of 5, but we are following the age of 6.
You said SEP is futuristic. What are the futuristic aspects you have incorporated?
What are the technologies? See, if you talk about the curriculum, how we are focusing, how we are foreseeing, as I said, like having the artificial intelligence, having data sciences, having the financial planning, and everything is being integrated in our curriculum. It is going to give a good result in terms of what are the futuristic schemes.
How does it change?
It's come. And another thing, we are talking about TN Spark also, and we are talking about TN Spark. We are talking about artificial intelligence, and we are talking about robotics and knowing the online tools.
Your assessment of the SEP?
It is not needed, but see, anything that creates or that empowers the infrastructure, anything that makes the students to learn more, anything that gives a quality teachers and education, that is good, but nothing is there in the today's Mr. Stalin's announcement. If you want two language only, don't allow others to study third language because they get more knowledge. Then where is social justice? Social justice is not confined only to the caste. It's equal to, give education equal to all.
Well, for a quick political face-off, joining us now, DMK MP Arun Nehru as well as Ashwattham Allimuthu of the BJP. Mr. Arun Nehru, the charge is very simple that the idea is more to send out a political statement and depart from the centre's NEP, thereby giving a two-education policy system instead of accepting or imbibing the best practices of the NEP.
Sir, good evening, sir. I specifically gone into the subjective clauses. Let's just get objective, right? What parameters of Tamil Nadu are we not have achieved that is in the NEP? We have already achieved that a long time ago. So let's just get objective, right? What is this policy about? This policy about three things. It's about equity, it's about social justice and progress. And where does the caste or any other point come here doesn't at all, for a learned person like Ashwadam to talk like this, I don't know. Maybe I am ignorant, but as far as we are concerned, we have achieved those parameters, which is international.
Right. Mr. Ashwathaman, this is a policy that will ensure social justice. How does the BJP look at this?
But my question is very simple. Actually, first of all, I wanted to say it may be the policy, but the question of legal validity is very important, because that our constitution is very clear that it comes under concurrent list, higher education comes under central list. One thing. Then other thing is, now as far as third language formula is concerned, there is no question of Hindi imposition. Imposition means it should be compulsion. There is no compulsion, it should be the optional. The students can take Telugu, Malayalam or any other Indian language as their third language. Now, third language formula, particularly new education policy, compelling Tamil as a subject. So, there is a Tamil imposition is there, not Hindi imposition. What would be the useful purpose for this separate state education policy now? That is the question. Now, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, am I audible?
But sir, in Tamil
Yeah,
Nadu,
you're audible. Go ahead, finish your point.
Yes, please. As far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, please understand my point. In government schools, there is two language. But all private schools, there is three language. What is the equality they are trying to implement in Tamil Nadu? That is my second question.
Arun Nehru, two questions to you. Respond to those if you could hear those questions.
If Tamil Nadu government really wanted for equality, they have to give a policy to the private schools also for this two language formula. But Tamil Nadu student,
I don't know about two language or three language policy, but both our guests seem to be having internet issues at the moment.
Yes, absolutely. And Ashwathaman making that important point, but we'll have to wait and see how the DMK responds to that. Ashwathaman is talking about how the DMK is depriving children who want to learn Telugu, Kannada, especially in bordering areas, the right to learn their own mother tongue. But of course, it's a very important argument, and also is questioning why private schools also have three languages.
No, but Ashwathaman, there is...
So, Mr. Ashwatham had
Arun
mentioned
Nehru, I
that...
hope you were... Go ahead.
Mr. Ashwatham had mentioned that, the education is in the concurrent list. So, even by Mr. Ashwatham's understanding, concurrent means there are two parties, right? The center doesn't have an exclusive right on education. And let's just get to the 2 points, let's just not keep dividing people and be objective, okay? Let's just get objective to the results. Tell me one state in the so-called NEP, okay, in the so-called three-language policy that has outdone Tamil Nadu in the basic parameters of graduate enrollment ratio and employment, right? Are all of us students?
Mr. Ashwathaman, how do you respond to that?
Lost the line again of Nehru.
Yes, but he has asked an important question. Why are North Indian states which lack development, trying to advise Tamil Nadu on how to develop?
No. It is a very poor understanding of the DMK people. Actually, all over India, before national education policy, two languages are there. No, it is not as if Tamil Nadu have two language formula, Uttar Pradesh have three language formula before. I am speaking about the national education policy. Now, I seek your conscience. Before national education policy, even if you take Uttar Pradesh as instance, there is no Avati, there is no Bhojpuri, there is no Maithili. Now, first time in the history, Maithili, Bhojpuri, Avadi, they are printing their textbook only because of national education policy. See, we have to protect Indian languages. In Tamil Nadu is concerned.
But here the point is, why tamper with a system that has been working very well? It's a question that's been raised repeatedly by the DMK. Unfortunately, your internet network is also very poor and you're freezing up, Vasudha. But then this is a contentious debate. It's an extremely important debate in terms of education. and about the core of education being part of the concurrent list, which, let's not forget, happened during the emergency. Till then it was in the state list, and the DMK has been demanding it comes back to the state list.
Absolutely, Veera. And then the same old argument that why are children in Uttar Pradesh not learning Tamil and Telugu, and why do people in the south of India, why do they need to learn Hindi? But of course, all of this becomes more of a flashpoint with Tamil Nadu elections coming up next year. That's why it's more of a bone of a contention now.